World peace? Nah.
Dragon Ball Super If you're into Dragon Ball Super, listen to Dragon Ball Super Dope. You're probably listening to it now if you hear me saying that, so good job.
Vegeta's so ripped.
What the fuck was that about? What do you mean Vegeta's so ripped?
Just looking at him right now, man. It's so toned.
Satisfaction. Mike's got a heart on for the Prince of Saiyan's Vegeta. Make sure you listen on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube. People
Some
on
dope
YouTube.
gloves too. I can rock those gloves.
Yeah, Vegeta does have quite a way with his outfits. Quite a way with his outfits. Fits. Woo! Welcome into Dragon Ball Super Dope, episode 68. Come forth, Shenron. Whose wish will be granted? Dorago Humbo do Super Dope. Blah, 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 blah. So, episode 68. It's a real fun palling around episode.
Yeah, it should be called Bulma's a bitch.
Bulma's not a bitch. Bulma's awesome. Don't talk shit about Bulma ever again. Baby Mike Norm, welcome back.
Yo!
Where you been?
Working, digging holes. You know me, man. I dig them holes.
Digging the holes for the rich peoples.
That's right.
So, thank God I got you in on this palling around episode because we're palling around on this funny fucking episode. This is a really fun episode of Super.
No doubt.
I don't dig that we just wrapped up the Future Trunks arc and the first thing you fucking see in the next episode, time machine. First fucking thing. I'm like, oh, we're already going down that road
They
again.
wanted that final nail in the coffin.
But I'm glad that it, the way it turns out ultimately, doesn't really fucking matter where Bulma's trying to fix the time machine for. Put that fucking baby to bed. So, episode opens up. Bulma's trying to fix her fucking time machine. She can't do it. She needs this rare material that's probably not available to her in the current timeline, but was available to future Bulma, the one who originally invented this time machine. So she's like, what am I going to do? I got to find a substitute. Next thing you know, Son Goku, he's talking with Kyle-sama, King Kai, for those fucking dub fans. And he's like, hey, I know I've been dicking around and not wishing you back for the last, 8 years. My bad. I'm just very forgetful. I've had literally, 24 chances? I've had 24 chances to revive you. 3 wishes from Shenron a year over the last 8 years or so.
Oops.
That's not even an oops. That's just you don't even give a shit. Goku's one of the most inconsiderate if I was King Kai, whenever Goku showed up, I'd be like, nah, man, get the hell out of here.
Right.
You see these halos around my head? It's not going to fix itself.
Yeah.
I don't have Dragon Balls in this little mini planet of mine, do I?
You try getting laid when you're dead.
Right? I got a cricket and a monkey. They're dead too, thank God, so they can fucking commiserate in my misery. But fact still remains, I'm dead, man. Fix this. Finally, for whatever reason, today is the day that Goku decides, time to fix this. So as Bulma decides she needs this super rare mineral substance, whatever, from the core of the earth, Goku also needs to revive King Kai. Goku shows up, says, hey, Bulma, give me that motherfucking Dragon Radar.
Right? I'm so sick of this fucking compromise. They should have just fought for it. Goku versus Bulma. 1-on-1. Buttery jello match.
Dude, I don't know what kind of fucked up anime you're trying to watch, but I'm not trying to watch it. Bulma would wreck Bulma would be wrecked by Goku. But why would they ever fight? They're best friends, man.
Well,
Everyone says Krillin's Goku's best friend. I say, nah. That is fucking unequivocally incorrect. Unequivocally incorrect? Is that a thing? That is wrong. Wrong. Bulma, wrong. No.
wrong.
So he shows up and says, hey, give me the Dragon Radar. I got to go collect the Dragon Balls in the next 45 seconds. Remember when the Dragon Balls were a real pain in the ass to collect?
Where the fuck was he flying? Was when he's just like, oh, it's over there. Boop. Oh, it's
Right.
over there. Boop.
Well, I guess the excuse there is that the energy that the Dragon Balls give off is picked up by the Dragon Radar, so they do give off an energy. Maybe Goku can't sense it though because it's not like ki, you know.
I'm just being a dick.
Yeah. No, welcome back, Mike Norm. Thanks for being a dick. Jesus
I
Christ.
don't need to explain anything.
Coming in here, dicking it up. God.
You gotta throw a dick in the works. You
Always
know,
does.
man.
Always does. So as these two have, I was gonna say like out of this world wishes, but they're really not. They're really not that out of this.
Obviously, Bulma fucking. Oh, you mean Goku and Bulma?
Yeah, I mean Goku wants to resurrect a god from the dead. Like, also, what's the point? As we talk about later in the episode, but Bulma needs this super rare metal on Earth. Like, aren't you the richest woman ever?
Right,
Can't you just
get a
like
fucking drill.
mine down there? Don't
Right.
oil companies go fracking deep diving in the fucking Earth's crust all the time? So just as Goku's getting this bright ass idea to go revive his buddy King Kai after 8 long years of being a terrible friend, that's when everyone else is like, hey, coincidentally, I also have a wish for the dragon. Roshi, chilling on a beach, he's like, man, really wish I had some hookers.
Right? Yeah. I can't afford them because I sit on the beach all day.
Do you think, like, how do you think he came to own Kami House? Like, he doesn't have any kind of income.
Well, it's a small island. Do you know how many small islands there are? Like,
Maybe he just built it himself.
an absurd amount. Yeah, I mean, he's.
How do you get cable out there, you think?
Think he's got cable?
Oh, he's got fucking cable.
She doesn't have satellite. I mean,
Dude, Master Roshi fucks, okay? He's got cable.
underwater cable lines, man.
Maybe. That motherfucker did have a
He
submarine.
fucks with turtles. That turtle can run some cable for him.
Maybe. That turtle does also communicate with humans. So I guess you could give the turtle instructions to run the cable line under the water somehow.
Yeah.
All right, we talked about this too much now. He's got a wish. 18, she's out shopping with her daughter Marion and Chi-Chi for some reason, because supposedly in the Palin Around episodes, even Chi-Chi can have friends. She's like the most miserable human being in the entire Dragon Ball cosmos, however you want to put it. She's so miserable all the time.
She's such a nag.
18's like real dry and sarcastic. I love Android 18, but they just go pal around at the mall together. So strange, whatever. 18 doesn't
just
know
go-
what in the hell to ever get for Krillin. Krillin's so good to Marin in 18. They just want to be able to pay him back. Got to figure it out. So while they have those wishes, which are a little bit more in line with, I don't know, absolute fucking frivolous spending. Talk about wishes that don't need to be goddamn granted by Shenron, dude. So, as these two are dreaming about their own wishes, Whis and Beerus show up to Bulma's house while she's, trying to get this rare metal to fix her time machine. And they're like, what's up? Feed us some food, please. We're hungry. And we dropped in. Can you please feed us some food, please?
I think they had king crab legs, man. That shit looked bomb.
So she basically shoves a bunch of king crab legs at him, and she's like, get the hell out of here. Go sit up here. While
The lodge, man. Nordic Lodge.
Yo, you been to the Nordic Lodge?
Yeah, bro.
I've been once before.
Throw those lobsters in the trash and I get me some crab legs. No, you just eat the claws, throw the rest in the trash, and you got them crab legs.
So, I've been there one time. For those of you who don't know what the hell we're talking about, the Nordic Lodge is a all-you-can-eat buffet in Rhode Island. It costs like $90 a plate or something like that?
Nowadays.
Maybe it's not that high, but it's close to like maybe $80, $90 a plate.
Yeah.
All you can eat filet, all you can eat lobster, all you can eat crab, all you can eat anything you effing want. But isn't there like a 2-hour limit or something? You can't
Yeah.
be there for more than 2 hours.
Just keep people from being there all fucking day.
Well, because people made like a fucking trip out of it, dude. Like the same people that you see going to the Nordic Lodge are the same people that you see taking shuttle buses to Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun and shit. Same kind of people. They're like, make a day out of it. They're like, I'll go up there. I'm going to line my fucking pockets with some plastic Ziploc bags. I'm going to steal me a couple fillets. I'm going to put a lobster in here. I got a lobster sitting in the fridge right now.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, looks so goddamn good. Agawam Hunt, East Providence, Rhode Island. We're a real Rhode Island show today.
Right.
Agawam Hunt, my buddy Mitch, the chef, gave me a big ass lobster, some Jamaican jerk chicken. Jerk chicken was good, you said, right?
That shit was Best chicken thigh I ever fucking had, man.
Really? It was the best chicken thigh you ever had.
Chicken. It was a fucking crispy and a little spicy, man. It was
I go on
flavor
hunt, baby.
all the way through.
I felt
man.
so out of motherfucking place, man. I showed up to play 90 minutes worth of cover tunes while these rich motherfuckers just, had cocktails before they got seated for dinner. And I saw this old executive I used to work with in the mortgage world, so I knew that there was a ton of money flying around this thing. As I'm wrapping up my set, starting to pack my shit up, the chef comes out. He's like, "Hey, man, thanks again. You bailed us out last minute. Thank you. Great job." This is Mr. I think his last name was Mutt, which is a weird last name, right? And this dude is worth, I don't even know how much. I think Mitch said, I don't know. The dude's worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Stupid money.
Because he came up with the microfiber towels that people use to wash their cars and clean their glasses
love
and shit.
those things, man.
Well, I met the dude who invented those today.
Wow, I'd shake his hand.
Hundreds of very nice men. So here's the real awkward part was I didn't realize who he was, obviously. But as Mitch comes up to him, he says something. I can't hear him because I'm kind of turned away from him.
Mr. Microfiber.
So I turn around and I kind of only half hear what they say, and I just assume the guy said good job. So I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, you did do a good job today, but thank you for coming to play," because I guess he's one of the guys who runs the club, one of the main board guys. Super nice, but I said, thanks for my compliment that you paid me that he didn't ever pay me, and then he paid it to me, and then I said, "Yeah, that was a bit presumptuous of me, huh?" I feel like I did okay with the millionaires today.
I'm glad I never deal with them.
Dude, you fucking do shit for rich people all the time. How do you not deal with rich people?
I'm hanging around mansions every day, but I'm, doing work when they're not around.
It's cause, man, they see you from the window and they're like, that's the help.
I'm not going to fuck with that guy.
No, I'm not going to fuck with that guy. He's got a ponytail. All set.
Those people are awfully dark.
You got a ponytail and a fucking camouflage American flag bandana on. Right. I'm all set.
Rocking a mustache and
look at those shades that dude has on.
Fucking aviators.
Look at those fucking wireless headphones he's got plugged in.
Fuck yeah, high top fucking sneakers.
Jesus, man, rich people must fear you.
They do. That's why I rock this look. It's for the fear.
They probably look out their window and they're like, "Oh no, a hooligan!" And then they see you with a weed whacker or whatever. I know that you're not landscaping, but they see you with some kind of tool, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
And then he watched me for a little bit, and they see that I'm dancing to it, and I'm fucking listening to it, and I'm singing along and shit, and there's a cake or something.
When I was a kid, I used to get stuck cutting the lawn all the time for my grandparents and my great aunt and shit, and I had big ass pair of headphones, and I'd forget that I was outside in the city in public during broad daylight and being it's singing along the CDs and shit, and then I'd let the fucking lawnmower stop, have to go empty the bag, and I'm still singing and shit, and people will be like, "Why the fuck's this kid yelling Iron Maiden lyrics in his backyard?
Awesome.
What's the matter with this kid?"
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. Jam out at work, man.
I swear that's how I learned to sing, was doing that, exactly that.
Awesome.
Hey, makes me money now. Made me money then by cutting the lawn. Makes me money now by singing songs.
Fuck yeah.
Too much. I dropped my book. Anyway, everybody wants to make a wish. Beerus and we show up. They're like, "Hey, y'all better not be fucking around with that shit. Give us some king crab legs." They go and get some king crab legs. That's when Goku summons the dragon. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Shenron?" Shenron says, "Hey, what's up, motherfucker? Last time you summoned me, I only gave you one wish. So I owe you two. That's all you get. You get two." And everyone's like, "I have a wish." Roshi shows up. 18 shows up. Oolong shows up because that motherfucker needs a new pair of panties 30 years later. Who else shows up? Goten and Trunks. They're like, "We want a wish. We're tired of these adults getting wishes. This is malarkey." Emperor Pilaf, he hangs around the Capsule Corp building with free gourmet meals and food and a lodging situation. Him and his two effing cronies, they live there basically rent free, and they're like, all the suffering here at the Capsule Corp house finally has enabled us to get a shot to make our wish to Shenron. Emperor Pilaf starts again today. Everybody in this fucking general backyard behind Capsule Corp house is so GD conceited. My wish is the most important. Literally, you're wishing for hookers. You're wishing for a pair of underwear. You're wishing for something for your husband, but presumably knowing 18, she's a gold digger, straight up. Like, I've seen that bitch bully Mr. Satan into giving up so much money in my lifetime. Oh my God. All things that are, I don't know, let's not say even close to far beyond the powers of Shenron. Master Roshi, go watch a fucking season of The Pickup Artist. 18. I don't know, think about your husband. Think about something he might like. Oolong, pull a Hopposai and go fucking raid the girls' locker room at Farrington High School. That's a deep anime reference. My point is, none of these things are worthy of Shenron's time or energy. And then, who drops in? Gohan. That nerdy motherfucker with his glasses and his fucking hair. Steps right on Pilaf's head. He's like, hey, Pan's been real sick today. She got a real shitty fever. It's tough to get medicine for her because, we think anyway, because she's a quarter Saiyan. I've been a half Saiyan all my life. Never had a problem getting, medicine when I was sick. I don't remember ever seeing Gohan sick. I'm sure that there maybe there's been a time where he's been like, oh, I'm feeling kind of sneezy. But I don't think I ever recall a plot line where Gohan couldn't get any medicine. And if you want to follow that up even further, that one time Goku got the heart virus, he's a pure-blooded saying, you gonna tell me human medicine worked well on Goku? I'm getting too into it. Anyway, Pan's got a fucking fever, and she needs to get healed real quick. And everyone's like, oh, well, she's a baby. You can't fuck around with a baby. Heal the baby. So they heal the baby. And now we've got one wish left. Oh, by the way, Gohan, real ungrateful shit.
Yeah.
At the end of last week's episode, the dude made me cry with the salute that he gives Trunks on his way out, Back to the Future. And then this week he shows up and he gets his kid healed and he's like, gotta go. He's there for like 30 GD seconds.
Yeah, see you later.
Thanks, bye. That's pretty much the scene. Pan's sick. Oh, thanks, bye. I mean, Pan like flies around real quick. So she gets healed, she flies around a little bit, and that's when we have one wish left. Goku looks up to King Kai and he's like, hey, buddy, it's time. I'm going to revive
Here
you
we go.
and your monkey and your little cricket, who, by the way, has a mouth on him. Gregory's kind of a prick. If we're being real, Gregory's kind of a prick. He's very conceited, thinks very highly of himself, doesn't trust Goku one iota. I mean, rightfully so, but come on, man. Show a little faith. You dick-ass little cricket.
He knew what he was talking about.
I know, but well, fuck you presumptuous little cricket. Step on your ass when you're not floating, should you ever come back down to the ground.
He wasn't getting his hopes.
And this is when collectively King Kai gets the shaft yet again. For the fucking 8th time in 8 years, King Kai has everybody chime in on his wish and be like, hey man, aren't you dead already? What's the difference?
Right? We don't care if you're alive or dead.
Listen,
so
man,
why don't you just stay
isn't it
dead?
way easier to just be dead?
I'm gonna get some panties.
I want underwear, I want hookers, I want some money to probably give to my husband, which I don't get how that's a gift for him, but whatever. We're not getting into 18 being conceited fucking sociopath. King Kai gets the shaft yet again. I feel like the name of this episode shouldn't be Come Forth Shenron, whose wish will be granted. It should be King Kai gets the shaft yet again. King Kai gets the King Kong shaft again.
King Kai gets King Kai'd.
Hey, whoa.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna come back to life. Oh, and it's gone.
No sooner does King Kai get the shaft, fucking Santa Bulma brief shows up.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, hey, what's up? You didn't summon that. You didn't use the final wish, right? Oh, cool. Oh, you haven't revived King Kai yet? Okay, well, what's everyone else want? Roshi. Hookers. Literally, Bulma called up an escort service and said, hey, can you get 5 chicks over here for 10 million zenny? And poof, 5 hookers were there for 10 million zenny. That should have been the death of Master Roshi right there.
And he was gone.
Master Roshi gets in the car. He has like a real serious hemorrhage. The blood just like overflows that convertible car they're in.
Was it in the Japanese version? Was it blood? And in the American version?
Was it Steam?
Steam.
I think it might have been Steam in both versions.
Okay, I think
I'm pretty sure it was.
I was just curious.
But I mean, if we're talking about the Roshi I know and care about, it's the same Roshi that once bled so much blood out of his nose that he made the Invisible Man visible because he was covered in Roshi's boner blood
Boner blood.
that came out his nose. Boner blood, band name, I call it.
Awesome.
So Roshi gets some hookers. They go and ask Goten and Trunks what wish they want. They don't really have a wish. They're some dumbass little kids. Pilaf gets the shaft too. That's like that's like the second part of the title of this episode. King Kai gets the shaft again. So does Pilaf. That's the name of episode 68 going forward. Pilaf gets a shaft. Oolong, being a perv, obviously asks Bulma for a pair of bundies. Santa Bulma says, "You get a punch in the dick from Android 18. Android 18, here's a briefcase of money. Just beat this pig the fuck out. Pig discrimination." That was like my favorite line. I like the dub actor for Oolong. He's really funny. And that's when it comes down to the final wish. Do we revive King Kai, or do we use it for this material that Bulma needs to fix the time machine? Ultimately, Bulma says to Goku, "Go get this material for me at like the core, the center of the fucking earth, and you can have the wish." Meanwhile, Shenron has got his best "I'm gonna poop myself" face on for the duration of what they try to do. Bulma blackmails Shenron into hanging out a little bit longer, scares him with Beerus, further validating my theory that not only is she the smartest, most wealthy, beautiful anime character ever, but that bitch is evil too.
Yeah, man. In the Japanese version, I thought Beerus wanted to eat Shenron in that scene.
Well, Shenron has like a real quick "you're gonna get who on me, Lord Beerus," and then he has a quick cutaway in his memory, or not his memory. He probably channels and tries to figure out where Lord Beerus is, because you see Beerus eating those crab legs.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh man, that motherfucker's gonna eat me."
Ooh.
Do you think Beerus would eat Shenron?
Dragon sushi roll, very good.
Too far.
Man, now I want sushi.
Don't we all?
Shit.
So homeboy finishes up his crab legs, Beerus, and he teleports to Goku, and he's like, "Hey man, what you doing down here in the core of the earth? It's hot as fuck down here. Are you getting these blue crystals?" No.
So that really cool shot of Beerus, really dark with the fucking light of the lava. Really cool fucking shot of
He teleports there, and he's like, "I belong here. You don't, Goku. Why the fuck are you here?" And then he brings them back to Shenron. Shenron shits a brick because he sees Beerus, and he sees he shows the material to Bulma, "Hey, why were you looking for this? You trying to travel through time? I just told you yesterday not to travel through fucking time."
You stupid. I'm not gonna say it because you told me not to say it, but Bulma.
Don't talk shit about Bulma.
Bulma. Oh, Bulma.
Don't ever talk shit about Bulma. I almost said my Bulma, and I almost yelled my Bulma like I was Vegeta, and then I was like, "You're not
looking at
Vegeta."
us, man. He's not happy with you. He's looking at you like, "Who's Bulma? Who's Bulma?"
You're right, Vegeta-sama. Vegeta-sama! All right, so Beerus destroys the crystal, and then he's like, "Hey, you trying to travel through time? No, you're not." Blows up her fucking time machine. And then Shenron shits himself, and he has to fly away and cannot revive King Kai. The end. King Kai gets the shaft. So does Emperor Pilaf. So does Bulma. And so does everybody else.
Everybody can suck at the end.
Everybody sucks. Nobody gets their wish except sick little Pan, because she had a fever. The end.
Right.
Scene. Finn.
You're a bunch of fucking selfish assholes. Y'all suck at dicks.
And Shenron just wasn't having it. He's like, "Dude, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I gotta poop.
I gotta poop. Everybody out. I gotta poop now." And then he runs away.
Yo.
So that's episode 68. Fun episode. Those, as we call them, pound around episodes. We've got more than a handful of them coming up.
Sweet.
We got the baseball episode coming up.
Can't wait, man.
Might try to get a gang in here for that.
We're definitely gonna get that Yamcha pop. By the way, new pops announced for San Diego Comic-Con this
They
year.
look awesome.
We got a fucking blinging ass gold Vegeta.
I want that.
We've got to get that. That's coming from Toy Tokyo. It's gonna be
Yo,
a shared
how do
exclusive.
you think? You think we're gonna be able to get that?
That's gonna be a hard one. We also have
Mike is a pop expert, by the by.
Metallic Wiz.
Metallic Weeks, yep.
That's coming from. I want to say Box Lunch.
Damn,
That doesn't sound right though.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, I remember it was going to be harder to get to. The one that's going to be easy to get is Yamcha.
You think so?
He's coming from Hot Topic.
I was thinking Broly was gonna be pretty easy to get.
I don't know where he's coming from yet, but Yamcha's from Hot Topic, and they
We'll be
always
able to get the Yamcha.
stock the hell out of that.
We've never had problems getting any Hot Topic exclusive pops. But the Broly one, I was figuring that one's going to be like overly available. Much like Broly as a character is overly available to this fandom.
Well, it's
who
still
fucking
early.
loves him
I don't
for
know
some unknown effing reason.
where it's going to be released from yet, but we have to get all of them. I'll take a day out of work. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either. I don't even have a job. I'll go with you. Speaking of Broly, did I send this to you the other day? They're going to be bringing 3 Dragon Ball films to the big screen in America this year. 3 old Dragon Ball films. The first one's going to be in September. Now, this is... What? Hold up, motherfucker. Fathom Events is putting it on.
I just want people to hear the look that's on my face.
Yeah, no, for real. I wish we had video right now because the look on your face was genuine shock. In September, they're going to be doing screenings in select theaters throughout the country. I don't know if there's going to be one close to us yet. I reached out to them to see if we could organize one.
Shit.
Local to hopefully Providence. If not Providence, maybe Boston. But
Man.
what I want to do is work with them to get one around here. But they're going to be doing select screenings throughout the country at various theaters. They're going to do a remastered. It's a remastered version of Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, the first Broly movie, which is, if you fucking have watched all the Broly movies, you know it's really the only good one. Second one's got some cool like moments, but the third one is straight up garbage. I've literally taken a piss on it, so I haven't, but I would. The first Broly movie is what's up, and then they're doing another screening, a double feature in November. It's a back-to-back feature of Fusion Reborn, which is the Gogeta versus Janemba movie. I think that's movie number 12, I think. And then it's going to be back-to-back with Bardock, the Father of Goku special.
Cool.
All going to be dubs, so I wish I could see subs on the big screen in America, but I realize that it's never going to happen. They're going to have tickets going on sale, I believe, next week. So fathomevents.com, check them out if you want to see. I'm waiting to see if a screening is near us, because if it is, we're going, and who knows what else might happen. We got a couple of big events in the works right now. The Fathom Events thing we'll hopefully be a part of in some way, shape, or form, and then we got some good news this week on some other stuff we can't talk about in detail or even really confirm, because it's not confirmed, but got some interesting plans coming up for 2019. Can't wait. Might have to wait a few months to talk to you guys about them, but it's going to be a hell of a good time should this go well. So, in the meantime, though, we did have some new movie shit come out this week. Did you see the new movie scans?
Oh, yeah, man. With the jackets. They get some sweet jackets, dude.
Goku, Vegeta,
Sweet
and their
ass
Hoth
jackets.
gear, basically.
Right.
They're like, hey, motherfucker, it's cold. What are you, jackets and shit?
Frieza strikes back.
So we had some new scans of Goku and Vegeta, as well as 3 different new characters that, you know, seem to kind of be in line with potentially Frieza Force guys. But the new the new Goku and Vegeta scans that came out, it's basically them in their dogi, their battle armor, and they got some big ass winter jackets on. But for some reason, these scans, and I hope it factors into the movie, they have a big SAB on the jackets.
Smoke up blood.
For some reason, I don't think that's what it is.
They be smoking blunts in the Arctic. Arctic.
So Arctic is actually what I was thinking maybe the A could stand for. What does the S and B stand for? I don't know.
Saiyan Arctic Brigade.
I was thinking S instead of Saiyan. It could be Saiyan, or it could be Sadala.
Sadala.
Maybe they go to Planet Sadala. That trailer we get for 2018 where you see Goku warming up and bouncing around in that Arctic fucking tundra versus this legendary Saiyan motherfucker that presumably is going to be the main villain of the movie. Maybe that's Planet Sadala. Maybe these jackets, these Hoth-like jackets, are given to them by somebody on Planet Sadala, hence the SAB on both of them.
How about prison planets? It could be, maybe all the prison planets each got their own like theme. Like there's an ice prison planet, there's a desert prison planet.
Are you confusing the movie with Super Dragon Ball Hero?
I guess I am.
Yeah, you might be. It's all right. The prison planet stuff, we got a little bit of new news on that. Basically, the only news on Super Dragon Ball Hero. The only news on that is, and I think I said it last week, but July 1st, that shit's going to be online for us to watch. So,
Already?
oh my God, the next episode of Super Dope that we do, we're going to be talking about Super Dragon Ball Hero. That's going to be fucking dope. And they've announced that the second episode of it is going to come out, I believe, on, July 16th, on or around there. It's going to be like once every 2 weeks, at least between the first and the second episode, it'll be 2 weeks. Hopefully that gives us an indicator as to how frequently they plan to release. Once every 2 weeks between now and the movie in 2018, that's like the perfect way to keep us super interested outside of these additional movie little, scan sheet spoilers, tidbits, whatever. Other than that, though, I mean, I talked about Kanba. A lot of people came out with YouTube videos this week about Kanba, which I think is fucking hilarious because I came out with some shit about Kanba at least 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's called Google. Learn how to use it.
Right.
That's all. That's really all it is. I ain't no goddamn genius. I ain't been to Japan. I have not played Super Dragon Ball Hero. But goddamn, do I wish that I did. Because it looks like it'd be fun. Plus Buck Wild. Fun plus Buck Wild equal good ass Buck Wild time, right?
That's it, fucking man. Let's order one. Let's fucking get an arcade machine right in this bitch
Yo!
right now and fucking get a cab and fucking play
Do
that
you
shit.
think that we could find somebody to order and buy one of those for
If
us?
we had enough money, we fucking...
For sure, dude.
fucking
I'm not
Dragon
rich
Ball
right now, but I hope to be rich like a few months from now. So come on, man.
So shit's always just right down the road.
I did make a connection, like I think in Denmark this week. Shout out to my buddy Todd Russell. Todd Russell listens to the show a lot. He's one of the most knowledgeable dudes I know in terms of like Dragon Ball, especially the old vintage stuff. All the old Dragon Ball toys and shit. Like,
We're gonna emulate it.
what do you mean we can emulate it?
The Super Dragon Ball Heroes game.
Oh. Well, we don't have the cards that you need to be able to play it. My point is, before I get too off track from Todd, Todd runs one of the vintage toy groups that I'm on Facebook, one of the vintage Dragon Ball toy groups that I'm on Facebook, and I made a friend through there sometime last week on Facebook, so that way I can order all of the big green dubs.
Oh shit!
He said that he is more than happy to help me track down and find them. They're much more common in his country than they are here, obviously. He said he's more than happy to help me do that.
Awesome.
If that's the case, how the fuck do we utilize the big green doves? Because I'd like to do like a Mystery Science Theater kind of thing. Like we watch that shit and you just hear us making fun of it in the background. That would be ideal.
I can see that. We could do that in the living room. We'd probably get some good angles for it. Probably just fucking record it instead of the fucking...
Super Dragon Ball Hero!
Big Green.
It's Big Green! It's Big Green Dragon Ball! Nope, we're done. We're done.
Super Dragon Ball. Big Green.
Oh, shit. You nailed it, though. You fucking hit it out of the park, man. Super Dragon Ball Big Green. So, we get the fucking Goku and Vegeta Hoth scans. We don't know what SAB stands for. I bet you it's not Smoke a Blunt.
They be smoking blunts in the fucking cold.
Sadala Arctic Badasses.
There you go.
Or, put that one on its head. Sadala Arctic bitches. I don't think that's the case here.
Bowlers.
We also did get so in addition to the Goku and Vegeta designs, we also have the Frieza designs with the Shintani design. It looks nice, man. We're all aware that this is not a dumbed down version, but kind of a more simplified version in terms of character designs here for this movie. I think it's really gonna be able to shine through in the action sequences that we're going to see in this movie. It's going to look very loose. It's going to look very fluid, very bouncy. You're going to see some shit in terms of fighting and in the action. You're going to see some shit that you have not seen before in a Dragon Ball movie. So that's, while I do hope the story is awesome and we finally get to see Planet Sadala, I think that regardless of how this movie turns out in terms of story, we'll always have at least, the animation difference to look at for this movie. But we also had we had 3 new characters come out who all appear to be like they could be in cahoots with Frieza. Chelier, a mysterious beauty who wears a scouter. It turns out she's got the same gum as Limo. Limo is one of the other characters. So I just got that translation from Herms98. I'm gonna call him a friend of the show. He's helped me translate a couple things.
Cool.
But a mysterious beauty who wears a scouter. It turns out she's got the same gun as Limo. White hair, lime green skin, titty Saiyan armor. No shoulders. Limo, a man who wears a scouter like Chelier. He seems to be scowling about something, but what? If I was this dude, Limo, I would be fucking pissed because I look like I'm homeless and like I've got hepatitis C. He's orange skin and he's got a scully cap on.
He needs to eat a fucking orange.
He looks super malnourished.
He's got that scurvy.
Yo, scurvy as fuck. All right, good call. But he's got this gun and he's got a scowl and he's pissed as hell. So he's probably going to be in Frieza's army too. And then Kakono. That's the third guy. He is a little short thing with some antenna. Looks like he's got a skirt on, but at least his Saiyan armor's got the shoulders. Yellow. Reminds me a hell of a lot of Sorbet from, Fukatsu no F. The dude who shoots the laser beams through Goku's chest. Kakono. Kakono looks calm and collected. Are his battle clothes related to Frieza's army? I feel like all their clothes are related to Frieza's army, motherfucker. But those translations did come from Herms98 from the V-Jump scan.
I'd rock that jacket. Lime green. It's cool.
Think you could pull off a lime green three-quarter length jacket like that?
I think I could.
I think I could too.
America. Check.
America, fuck yeah.
Playing with my fucking...
You unplugged it yourself, you dummy. Super Dragon Ball Hero.
I can plug things in, Kyle. I know how to plug things into other things. I've had sex. Once.
Shut up, Mike. Speaking of shut up, Mike, man, I haven't told Brandon to shut up in a wicked long time. I mean, I have been doing a gig once a week with Brandon for the last couple months, so I do tell him to shut up then, but I haven't told him to shut up on a podcast in a while.
I seriously heard somebody say "shut up, Brandon" at a fucking show in East Providence or Riverside the other day, and I had to go down to make sure Brandon wasn't there.
Right? Well, you said the dude was playing bass too,
Yeah,
right?
he was.
Brandon's a hell of a bass
It
player.
could have been him. Maybe I just didn't see him.
We talk about Brandon all the time in this fucking podcast. He don't even listen to our shit. He don't even like us. He doesn't like you, at least.
No, he doesn't like me.
Nah, I think he loves you. I don't think he likes me sometimes. Claims he loves me, but then he says like real backhanded shit, and I'm like, ouch, Brandon. My pride. Diabolical dick shrinking motherfucker.
Oh, this little dog, I want to eat him. I'm going to eat you and me.
Yeah, Mike has one of his 3 dogs in the room right now as we wrap up the podcast.
Kung Pao puppy. Oh my God.
Kung Pao puppy? His name's Gizmo, man.
Yeah, but we will make him into a little Kung Pao.
What the hell are you mumbling about? So, that's going to do it for Super Dope this week. We didn't talk a ton about the movie scans only because that V-Jump scan didn't give us a ton. make sure you go check out fathomevents.com to see, I believe it's Wednesday, the tickets will be going on sale. So that would put them at, like the 29th, I believe, Wednesday the 29th. I think tickets are going on sale for that event. So go see if there's going to be a screening near you. And then hopefully we will have some good news for you in a couple of weeks, maybe in a month. Hopefully it's not a long con. But I think we'll know sooner rather than later. And we'll have some dope ass news to share with the super dope audience.
Super dope.
Da, 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 da.